to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set up, 8, read. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Here we go, G. Go.
Throwing on first down, Sanders. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Sanders going to throw again. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's Sanders on 3rd and 2. This one caught by Ridley.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Hey. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Charlie. Mike 54. No gain on this defense. Go.
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
54 is Mike. Yo, go. 54. I got you. Down.
Looking to throw. Sanders. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Right back to him on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the slant. Hey, watch that. Hey, seam 6.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. and this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go,
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Tackle made by the second-round pick, Isaiah Oliver.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Takk McKinley made his way into the backfield.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. First and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports.
70, Indy.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sanders now on first and 10. Gets it off to Freeman.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Second and 1. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off at the 24. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there and still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 27, Garoppolo. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Check 15. Check.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
65.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Chopper! 54! Hey! Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
To throw is Sanders on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kenny Stills, 44 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point up and good, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Garoppolo here on the money to Hurd, and that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. Garoppolo now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Going for Hurd. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver.
Watch the shift. Hey, exit. Ready?
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Go.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Shoot!
Sanders looking to throw on second down. And Stills bringing it in. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Set, 8, read.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Sanders to throw on second down. And he finds his man. That's Sweeney. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. So this time they stay on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Sanders operating from the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
All day, just like that.
Look at me, zipper. Hey, Alpha. Check Mike, 54. Mike. Look, squeeze. Get it.
Second down in inches. Forced out, and he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Sanders. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Austin Hooper. It's now 4th down.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Hey, high 7. Hard.
Sanders now. A final shot before break. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Flushed out right. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
54 Mike.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Ready?
To throw is Sanders. From the gun, he'll throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
49ers 10.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. That's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
A gain of 12. First down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold to add the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied into half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Sanders throwing again. It's complete. Stills.
Sanders pass. Complete to Kenny Stills. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down.
Quick dash, quick dash. Come, come. 6 gone. Check 6 gone. Pilot, 64, weak.
Here's Sanders. Off play action. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They will run again with Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
21.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 8 yards out, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Kyle Sanders looking to throw on second down. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, Charlie! Let's go!
From the gun, Sanders. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Well, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Sanders now on 3rd down. On the left side, this is Stills. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Don't let him breathe! Play the top deep! Don't let him breathe, defense! 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, seam 6, seam 5.
To throw is Sanders. Throwing on 4th down. And that is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over
touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. Garoppolo now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Now!
Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Five.
I don't think you got it, son. Mike 5-4.
Get it.
Sanders operating from the gun. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Sanders off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Yeah. Hey, one set. Check, Mike, 54. Mike, 54. Let's go.
Now Sanders to throw on 3rd down. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player?
90 Wolf.
How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw. Sanders. And it's caught. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Go. Ready?
Back to throw. Sanders. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
10 Lobos. Topper, Topper. Hey, Wahoo.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
Looking to throw. Sanders. This will be caught at about the 6. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help him a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go.
Sanders now throwing on 4th down. Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 6-yard line. Today's final score, Niners 31, Falcons 17.
Yeah. One up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account